Meet the safety lever, your hidden brake pedal. So let's name it. The safety lever is the fast path in your brain that picks safety over ambition when there's even a hint of rank risk, judgment risk, or uncertain payoff. It's amygdala first, prefrontal later. That's why it feels instant. One cue and boom, your body decides, not safe to move. Your plans don't disappear, they just lose priority. The lever isn't moral, it's mechanical. What flips it? Perceived rank drops, someone else's win next to your stalled draft. Judgment risk, posting work that could get critiqued. Uncertain payoff, big goal with fuzzy steps. In those moments, the ventral striatum, which tracks value and reward prediction, quietly marks your task as low return, high risk. Meanwhile, the amygdala flags threat, the HPA axis lifts cortisol, and your MPFC shifts into explain and defend mode. Planning yields to guarding. That's the lever. How do you spot it in real time? 3 tells. First, procrastination that feels smart. You suddenly get the urge to prep more, research a bit, or clean your desk before starting. That's not laziness, that's your brain picking low-risk micro-wins to feel safe. Second, a sudden pull to eat, scroll, or tidy, behavior that gives fast, certain reward and lowers social exposure. Third, your start line gets vague. You can describe the project, but not the next 30 seconds. Vague equals danger to a stressed PFC, so you stall. And look, none of this is character. In evolution, status loss could mean fewer allies, fewer resources, higher odds of harm. So a system that hits the brakes at the hint of rank drop, that made sense. Today, the context changed. The lever didn't. Social feeds compress the village into your palm and route all the status cues straight into your threat wiring. No wonder it misfires. Here's the counterintuitive truth that trips people up. Pushing harder tightens the brake. When the amygdala is already up and the PFC is down, force reads as still and safe. More pressure means more cortisol, which means even less top-down control. You accidentally confirm the threat. That's why white-knuckle sessions feel terrible and don't stick. You can't bully a smoke alarm into quiet. You pull the battery, then cook. Let me make this concrete. Intention, you want to draft a pitch deck. Obstacle, you just saw a peer share a funding round on LinkedIn. Stakes, if you stall, you might miss the submission window. What happens? The lever fires. Your body gets tight, your mind scatters, and suddenly it feels smart to rewatch tutorials or tweak fonts. If you force it, you stare at slides and second-guess every choice. If you don't name the lever, you label yourself lazy and make shame the boss. But if you recognize, oh, safety lever is on, you can switch tactics and get your PFC the wheel again. So what breaks the loop? Not pep talks, not beating yourself up. You interrupt the lever with safety signals first, then restore choice, then shrink the start until your brain says, safe enough. Physiology before psychology, autonomy before achievement, starts before progress. That order matters. If you try to jump straight to do the big task, your system balks. If you make it feel safe and chosen, value rises, and the ventral striatum gives you a nudge instead of a yank. A quick belief break while we're here. You might think, if I turn off the brake, won't I lose standards? No, the brake isn't quality control, it's panic control. Quality lives in your prefrontal cortex, working memory, sequencing, evaluation. You only get real standards back when the PFC is online. Turn the brake off, your standards go up, not down. Also, watch for the fancy version of the lever, perfectionism. It sounds noble, I just want it to be great, but under the hood, it's the same move. Inflate scope, raise visibility, make the stakes brittle, then freeze. If you pre-accept a few flaws and set a safe fail, the lever has nothing to grip. Your nervous system sees exits and calms down. Now the practical promise. You can learn to flip this lever off on command in under 2 minutes. Use 3 things: breath to downshift the sympathetic surge, language to restore autonomy, and a micro start to give your brain a clean, low-threat win. Do that and the PFC lights back up, task value ticks up, and the next step stops feeling like a cliff. You'll feel it as a softening in the chest, a little focus snap, and a drop in that restless hand energy. That's the lever releasing. And here's the kicker. Once you feel that release a few times, you start trusting your start again. That trust is everything. It rebuilds identity. I'm someone who can begin, even on rough days. Starts compound into sessions. Sessions compound into output. Output compounds into evidence. And evidence is the only antidote that comparison respects. So keep this frame close. The safety lever is a protective reflex misfiring in a modern context. Name it, don't argue with it, don't shame it. Just signal safety, choose on purpose, and start small enough to slip under its radar. In the next section, I'll give you the exact 90-second protocol, minimum viable momentum, that does this reliably, even after a heavy scroll. The 4-beat comparison loop, Autopsy. In 60 seconds, I'll give you the 90-second restart you can run anywhere. Keep listening. So here's the Autopsy. It runs in 4 beats, fast, automatic, and it explains why you lose hours to "I'll start in 5. Beat 1 is the cue. Think scroll, Slack ping, a colleague's win, a YouTube milestone you wanted first. It doesn't have to be huge, micro is enough. Your amygdala tags possible rank drop, and the HPA axis starts priming. It's not full fight or flight, it's a little jolt, a little heads up. Your ventral striatum notices the rank delta 2. In plain English, your brain predicts someone else is up, so you might be down. That prediction matters more than facts. Prediction is what moves chemistry. Beat 2 is the state shift. This is the body tell: tight chest, shallow breath, fidgety hands, jumpy focus. Cortisol inches up, sympathetic tone rises, and your prefrontal cortex, especially DLPFC for working memory and sequencing, goes a bit offline. You can still think, you just can't hold threads. The MPFC is trying to manage threat, not plan cleanly. So tasks feel fuzzy at the edges. You glance at your doc and it's like reading through fog. That's not motivation, that's state. Now beat 3, the narrative. Your MPFC hates unexplained body signals, so it writes a quick story to make sense of the spike. And under threat, that story skews negative and global. I'm behind, I always do this. They're pulling away. Why bother? Notice how the story arrives after the body shift, not before. The body drives the plot, then the mind explains it like it was true all along. That's why arguing with the story rarely works in the moment. You're debating a defense attorney, while the alarm is still blaring. Beat 4 is behavior. You avoid, or you start stop, or you slip into perfectionism. Avoid looks like, I'll just check 2 more tabs. Start stop is opening the file, skimming, closing it, opening another tool, repeat. Perfectionism is raising the bar until it's too dangerous to move. I can't post until the deck is airtight. I need a better camera. I should wait until I can do a full rebrand. All 3 are the same move. Pick actions with low social risk and high certainty of a micro reward. Clean desk. Snack. Inbox 0. None of this fixes the project, but it calms the alarm for 5 minutes, so your brain keeps choosing it. Here's the sneaky part. Each loop teaches your nervous system that comparison cues mean, don't start. That's conditioning. So next time, the lever fires faster. This is why a heavy scroll in the morning wrecks your afternoon. You rehearsed the break. Now where most people mess up, and this is the killer mistake, is trying to fix the state first by forcing calm, or the behavior first by forcing work, while leaving the narrative running hot. The fastest grip you have in the moment is language. If you tweak the words, you'll nudge autonomy back online, and autonomy resets the value math. Instead of "I have to catch up," you say, "I choose to start because." That tiny swap hits the autonomy lever from self-determination theory. Choice reduces threat. Threat drops, PFC comes back, and your body follows. If you try to deep breathe while telling yourself "I'm behind," your breath is rowing against the current. Change the current first. Let me show you. A client sees a peer announce a 100K subscriber plaque. Cue, body tightens, eyes flick to notifications. State shift, her mind offers, "I'm late, my niche is capped." Narrative, she opens her script, stares, hops to analytics, back to email, then to a camera review video. Behavior, she thinks she needs the better setup. What worked instead? She named the loop, safety levered, clicked, then spoke out loud. "I choose to write a 60-second hook because shipping today makes me better by Friday." Language first. Then 2 nasal exhales, palms flat on the desk, eyes on one line in the doc. Physiology second. Then she typed 3 bad hook options. Micro start third. 10 minutes later, she forgot to compare. That's loop neutralized. You've probably felt the reverse. You swear you'll brute force it, you push harder. The MPFC hears must, tags it as control, and your autonomy drops. Lower autonomy equals higher threat. Threat up, PFC down. Down PFC, worse planning, more "I'm behind." And boom, you're back to the feed. A quick nuance. Not every comparison cue should be avoided. Some are useful templates, but you can't evaluate a template while the lever is on. First, close the loop. Cue, state, narrative, behavior, name it. Second, flip the order. Language to claim choice, breath to drop arousal, micros start to win competence. Now you can look back at the cue and ask, what's the one element here I can turn into a task I control? That turns envy into evidence. You lift one move, not their whole highlight reel. 2 more mistakes to dodge. 1. Labeling the loop as me. It's not your identity, it's a circuit. Circuits change with inputs. 2. Trying to solve the loop once and for all. You don't. You run the counter sequence fast every time it fires until your baseline expectation shifts from compare then freeze to compare then choose. After a week of reps, your body will start doing it without you thinking. So write this on a sticky note where you work. Cue right arrow, state right arrow, narrative right arrow, behavior. Then underneath, words first, breath next. Start tiny. If you only remember that, you'll stop losing days to a 5-second ping. And now that the autopsy is clear, we can install the 90-second restart that makes this automatic. MVM, Minimum Viable Momentum Protocol. Try this once while you watch. Feel the chest drop in under 90 seconds. All right, here's the 90-second restart. 3 moves, breath, words, start. Physiology, autonomy, competence. State flip, 2 rounds, inhale nose 4, hold 2, exhale nose 6, 8. Twice. Nasal breathing lowers sympathetic tone and keeps CO2 in range so your brain doesn't flag air threat. Longer exhales tilt parasympathetic via vagal pathways. Palms flat on the desk for tactile grounding. Eyes on one line, one thing, not everything. Autonomy snap. I choose to start because it matters for. Fill it with a payoff you control today. Makes Friday's draft easier. Builds the shipping muscle. Frees my head. Per self-determination theory, autonomy drops perceived threat and gives the PFC more say. Micro commit, only cross the start line for 30 seconds. The Zygarnik effect will pull you forward. Start so small your anxious brain can't argue. 3 bad titles, 2 bullet options, 1 problem sentence, a 20-second throwaway hook. If 30 seconds feels big, shrink it. Here's the exact sequence you run, step by step. 1. Posture check. Feet flat, elbows on the table, palms down. You're making contact with the workstation so your body knows, oh, we work here. 2. Breath, in through the nose 4, hold 2, out through the nose 8. Twice. If you feel lightheaded, shorten the exhale to 6. Keep it quiet, no heroics. 3. Anchor, eyes on one line, hands stay down. No tabs, no inbox, give your senses one lane. 4. Words, I choose to start because, and finish it with a reason you actually feel. If it rings hollow, tweak it until it lands. It has to be yours, not mine. 5. Start, set a 30-second timer if it helps. Do the tiny piece. Stop at 30 even if you want to go on. Why? We're proving to your nervous system that starts are safe and finish pressure won't crush you. That's how you rebuild trust. 6. Check the body. Did your chest soften a notch? Did your hands stop buzzing? Did your focus narrow? Good, that's the lever moving. Now, if you want to continue, roll a 90-second block. If not, stand up, shake, and come back for another 30-second start. Either way, you won. Common mistakes to dodge. 1. Starting with the wrong language. I have to is gasoline on the fire. Your MPFC hears control and spikes threat. Use choose to. 2. Overscoping your start. Outline the video is huge. Write 3 bad hooks is tiny. 3. Waiting to feel ready. Readiness is a product of starting, not a precondition. 4. Making breath a chore. 2 rounds. Quiet. Done. We're not meditating, we're downshifting. Quick wins you can get today. If you're a creator, MVM your hook only. Just 60 seconds of ugly hook lines. If you're in corporate, MVM your first sentence of the email you've been dodging. If you're a student, MVM one worked example problem setup. Don't solve it, just set it up. Every role has a start line that's tiny and true. Edge cases, what if the comparison spike is fresh and loud? Do 1 extra exhale cycle and add a micro walk to the sink and back, eyes soft, shoulders loose, then sit and run the words. What if you're wrecked from bad sleep? Cut the task even smaller and celebrate the start twice. Safety first, always. What if you start and the shame voice pops up? Don't argue. Say, not now, I'm starting, and keep your hands moving for 10 more seconds. Movement beats debate. Now, tracking, your success metric is not progress, it starts completed. Every completed start is a competence signal your ventral striatum can reward. Check a box for each. 3 boxes a day is plenty. You'll notice something weird after a few days. starts get sticky. The 30 seconds turn into 5 minutes without you trying. That's the Zygarnik pull plus autonomy plus safety doing their job. One more proof line. I've run this with clients across niches, engineers, artists, ops folks. When they stack breath, words, start, they report 45 to 90 minutes of steadier focus, even on days they didn't feel it. Not because they became machines, but because they told their biology we're safe, we're choosing, and we're only starting. Your brain loves that deal. So next time the lever fires, don't wrestle it. Run MVM, 2 breaths, 1 sentence, 30 seconds. You'll feel the door crack open. Walk through it. The 3 levers stack: autonomy, competence, safety. Coming up, a live creator and corporate run-through, so you can steal the exact moves. So MVM gives you the restart. Now we stack 3 levers so the restart turns into real drive. Safety, autonomy, competence. In that order. If you flip the order, you fight biology. Safety quiets the alarm, autonomy gives you choice, competence feeds the reward system. That maps to self-determination theory's autonomy and competence needs. Both work better when the organism feels safe. Start with safety. Your nervous system won't invest while it predicts social risk, vague scope, or brittle stakes. So you reduce visibility, lower blast radius, and pre-accept imperfection before you move. Tactics that work fast. Make the first pass private by default. Draft in a notes app, not the team doc. Cut the audience, one trusted reviewer instead of a channel. Set a safe fail, line your OK crossing, like 2 typos allowed, or record with window light, no retakes. When your amygdala sees exits and soft edges, it stops leaning on the brake. That's the space you need to let the PFC steer. Once safety is warm, flip autonomy. Choice language isn't fluff, it's a control signal your MPFC craves under stress. Use the 8-word spine. I choose to start because, and finish it with a reason you own today. Then give yourself a 2-path plan, and B are both valid and you pick. Example, I choose to draft the hook because it makes Friday easier. Path A, 3 bad hooks. Path B, 1 20-second voice memo. You can also add soft edges to time, 25 minutes or 1 clean start, whichever comes first. Every choice knocks threat down a notch and gives you back initiative. Now add competence. Under threat, scope looks like a cliff, so you shrink scope until the start is obvious, then give yourself fast feedback that says you're winning. Think in atoms, not features. Instead of outline the video, do write 3 hook lines. Instead of finish the deck, do 1 slide, problem sentence. Tie it to a single metric you can check right now. Starts completed, hooks written, bullets drafted. The ventral striatum is counting wins, not effort. Feed it small, certain hits you control.